Hello, Collective. Welcome to this energy reading. Geminis, it's your time, it's your season. Let's dive into your messages. Please take what resonates and let's get to it. Okay? So, the first thing I'm tuning into is you are going to be promoted. Actually, it's a meme, actually. Let me Google it. I don't want to butcher it. In the meantime, I hope you guys are doing well. Is this meme?
You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
So, yeah, that meme is an actual promotion spiritually or literally. You're part of the elite. You're part of the circle. You're part of the in crowd. Congratulations. You done well. You did it. Okay, Jimmys. So, message. Okay. Do I need to clarify this? It's gonna bring a lot of success. A lot of you guys already knew because you put in the work, and if you put in the work, you're gonna get what? A result. So, yeah, promotion, inner circle, money, success, status. You know what it is. Some of you guys already knew, so this is not a surprise to you because you've been working, you've been putting in the work. For others, you're gonna be surprised and be like, "Oh my God, me? Yes, you, Geminis. Yes, you." Okay, so that's on that with the cards. Anything else for Gemini on a regular basis, generally, whenever they watch this, but I'm also filming this in June, so when it makes sense for them, let's see. Okay? So you're about to get clarity on something. For a lot of you guys, it's a clarity about a feminine energy. It could be clarity on somebody that's been fake, clarity on somebody that wants to be honest, clarity on somebody that was loving you but they were also hating you in the same. You're gonna get clarity on a frenemy as well. For some of you guys, it could be clarity on a Queen of Cups. So water sign feminine. I'm also tuning into a fire sign feminine that you're about to get clarity on. Okay? For a lot of you guys, it could be clarity in relation to love or in relation to this feminines, Geminis. Okay? Maybe they were involved in something they shouldn't have been. Maybe they should have told you something, or they were hiding something. All of this is going to be cleared for you, Gemmies, in this moment in time. Okay? A lot of them feel guilty. A lot of them feel ashamed. I'm also tuning into. Okay? I'm getting the energy of like hurting you, hurt themselves in the long run. Okay? I don't think they realized it, how deep it would affect them, but it did. Okay? Is this karma? I don't know, but this is what somebody's feeling. They're going through a tower moment. They didn't expect this to be the outcome. And I feel like this is why people are coming forward to be like they need to say something or clarify something before things get worse for them. Is it karma? I don't know. It feels like it. So you're about to get clarity, Gemmies. Anything else that's relevant for Geminis during this moment in time? Clarity again. The Ace of Swords is my clarity card. But let's see. Maybe there's a different breakdown. Actually, let's see here. If I don't have it in my notes, I'm gonna leave it. Okay, my memory is good as it gets today during this retrograde. Christ consciousness is important. Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. Yeah, we'll have to Google. So apparently there's a different. Things are like hidden in my house when it comes to certain things, and I just cleaned. I can't be bothered. Okay. So let's just Google it. Ace of Swords. Not hidden. Why did I say it like that? I just put it away in places where I feel like it's gonna be like such a hassle to go back to. That could be symbolic. Maybe somebody feels like it's so much. Somebody feels it's complicated to go back to something, whether it's you or whether it's a memory or whether it's something that they said or heard. Somebody doesn't want to bring back the past. I know it seems far-fetched, but I feel like it's symbolic. Somebody doesn't want to peek under the rug. Somebody doesn't want to open the closet. Somebody doesn't want to, like figuratively speaking, don't want to go back to the past, what was, because that means that they have to address it, and somebody is like overwhelmed by this. I don't know if this ties into the frenemy situation or the people that needs to give you more clarity, but somebody has a hard time of like looking at what they have done or bringing up what took place. Okay, somebody feels overwhelmed by this. They don't want to rehash the past. But on that note, according to Google, Ace of Swords, okay, it's symbolic for new beginnings, mental clarity, and decisive action, okay? I really love this. Well, yes, you see it. So, long story short, it's not complicated. You're about to get clarity. Well, it's not here, but that's my own interpretations because I read things differently. But we're guided to do this. So, you're about to get breakthroughs, new ideas collective, mental clarity, and success, okay? And it was upright, as you guys saw. And I feel like that is pretty much the same everywhere. I'm also seeing raw power. So you're about to get raw power, standing in power. Be remarkable, victorious, or victory. Listen, this is that breakdown, but good things. Now, whoever did you wrong is going to suffer tremendous loss, okay? I feel like that's the reverse. There we go. There we go, Geminis. And there are people that have been fake, that have been third parties, that have been gossiping, that have been planning, and have been successful. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever they did, all of them, to a large degree, they managed to put Gemini in some sort of distress, okay? You were affected by their bullshit to some degree. All of this is you're going to get clarity on. All of this, some people will come and break it down to you what took place, because karma really got these people's asses like on such a way where it's like, I mean, you guys saw what we pulled up on when I googled it. Whatever they lost, it wasn't worth what they did or planned or thought towards you, Gemini. It wasn't worth it, okay? Again, hurting you is hurting them in the process, but based on the cards and the energy I'm feeling, much more. They're losing out on much more. I'm tuning into they didn't gain anything from hurting you. They actually lost more. Okay? Whether they were a stand-byer, whether they were thinking it, whether they took action, whether they were viewing it or heard about it, all of the non-reactiveness from them to do right is kicking them in the butt. Okay, Gemmies? Hopefully you guys are okay with me calling you Gemmies. Gemini! Gemmy. Anyways, I had a really great dinner, so I'm like, my energy's sunshine. Collective, what else is relevant? Holy Spirit, God Almighty, angels for collective that is Gemini's. Crosswatcher, I'm about to do your little segment in a bit. Just give me space. So, what's also relevant here is that there's going to be a change. Like, think of it as 555. Okay? Again, how I see it, 555 is symbolic for a change. Whether it's good or bad, it's inevitable. Okay? But based on what we channeled in the beginning and what I'm feeling right now is that things are going in your favor and everybody else will be in lack. Okay? Tower moments can be good also. Because it means it's a pushed change. It's a change that is like you can't control. Like it has to happen. Yeah, a change you can't control. A lot of things we can control, but we cannot control change because it's based on choices. Okay, now I'm tuning into the butterfly effect. Okay, somebody or something will, there's a ripple effect to something of that nature in terms of the butterfly effect. You know, when you have vibrational, the intuition is on a different frequency. Constitute. There's somebody that's supposed to balance things out, or I feel like the universe, God, ancestors are balancing things out for you, like on all levels. Geminis, whatever it is, like if something is hidden, you will find out. If something, and it doesn't even matter if it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, a week ago, a day ago, everything's gonna be laid out front road, front and center in front of Geminis. Maybe this is why you've been promoted. Like, yes, I went by and going to say in any direction, spiritually or literally, like work and things of that nature. But on a huge level, it is on a spiritual level. As in, I feel like nothing can be hidden from Gemini. It's like the veil is thin. Like you somehow have access to things that is supposed to not reach you or supposed to be closed. Like on a supernatural level, okay? Maybe it has to do with your Christ consciousness, because I keep on saying that again. My dear collective, you're protected. Like on a level where I don't think you realize how deep it goes, okay? I mean, you could have done some sort of protection spell around you and your energy, but I feel like it's bigger than that, okay, Jimmies? I feel like you did something, or something was happening behind the scenes while they were doing their bullshit. All of this were amplifying your power and your spirit team, okay? Let's read the cards together. Let's see here. We got control, restrict, lethal, stoplight, halt. Yeah, so a lot of them, anyone that was trying to stop you, do anything of negativity, all of this was amplifying your ammo, okay? Or protection. And that's why you have access to the things that a lot of people will not have access to, and that's why you're getting clarity on more and above, okay? Okay, so them attacking you, it's strengthen your armor, okay? Let's see here. We got aloe, kindness, service, hospitality, protection, fulfillment, connection to spirit, communication, healing, soothing, aloe, once again, first aid kit, okay, and this little mice. I feel like I see how this feminine is talking to this mice here is similar to you and your spirit team. Like you guys are very connected. Like the Christ consciousness, once again, is very symbolic here. Like the veil is open. Like if you know, you know. If you guys are spiritual, this is your reading. And I'm talking about the ones that, like I said, you've been promoted. This is giving the elite circle. This is giving 144,000, if I say so myself. Okay? Your spirit team, hey, whatever it was, just like this mice or mouse, hey, it could have been, I know for a fact you don't have just one spirit guide. I say this to say they were all up on this, just like the mice. I don't know why in Cinderella, you know how the mice was like doing everything for Cinderella when she was like locked up and hidden. They were on their shit. So I feel like this is how your spirit team is working. Like they were everywhere, as above so below, as within so without, as small, as tall, as big, as scrawny. They are, hey, on site. That's all I gotta say. And I feel like people didn't know, and if they did, they still choose to do what they did against you. And this is why you're getting the clarity now. Okay? Clarity. This is a bunch of clarity for Geminis. Okay? This is good. Anything else? Like on let's do a little Divine Feminine. You know what I'm tuning into? I never meant to hurt you, Geminis. Yeah, somebody is really sorry. Somebody might cry because I feel like crying. Somebody might put on the waterworks when they're gonna come in and confess what the fuck they did, to such a way where hurting you is making them lose out more on a regular basis. Okay. Hey, I'm also tuning in. For some of you guys, you are anointed. Okay? Anointed. I have speech impediment. Excuse-moi. But yeah, you guys are anointed. Some of you guys, or all of you. Or they touched and anointed. It reminds me of the scripture in the Bible. Let's Google. Because be lazy. Let's see here. Don't touch my anointed. Don't touch. Here we go. It is Psalm 105:15. Do not touch my anointed. Let me just show you guys. Can you see it? Ish? I don't know. This one right here. Psalm 105:15. You can go look that up. So some of you guys are anointed and they touched you and they should have not. Okay? Some of you guys might resonate. Calling him out could have been, it's time to dead this shit. Okay? Because you touched somebody that's a part of the 144,000, the elite, the inner circle. They're protected by the divine, God, source, the spirit team. This is not an individual that you should mess with, and they did. And now we got freaking Bible scriptures, Kalima, ancestors, spirit animals, all up in to protect you. I love it. Listen, they really fucked around and found out. That's what, you know what? That's a good title. Let's see here. Maybe I should write it down instead. I remember things better when I write things down on paper. Okay. I'm also tuning into right now. Some of you guys or somebody's about to get a lot of money as well. I don't know if this is a part of the blessings, but somebody's about to get a lot of money. So, congrats. Or some money, or a lot of money. Money. No, it's a lot. It's not some. Some of you guys or somebody's about to get a lot of money. Okay? Okay. Do I need to add a card in this? No. I think this is hidden. I don't think you're aware of this. But you're about to get a lot of money. So, okay, Geminis. I know that's right. Listen, justice is on your side. Let's do love. Let's see here. Justice is on your side. Focus. So in terms of love, we're gonna shift energy a bit because I'm a little tired. But if Gemini want to stay in this connection with their loved one, or if you want to stay in this connection with Gemini, these are the cards that are relevant for you. Geminis in relationships, okay? Gemmy. Okay, so a lot of cards. We got fresh air. Some of you guys need to spend more time outside, okay? Or more time with your kids, or yeah, one or the other. More time outside, more activities outside. Stop being cooped up in the house, things of this nature, or spend time with your children, or like children in general, in terms of like your nieces, your nephews. Maybe you need to go and, I don't know, make a child smile or something. Children and animals are very high vibrational. If you don't have children, I feel like being around children, animals, or humans, right? Do something good, like do some sort of volunteer work. I don't know, maybe you work at a daycare, maybe somebody passed away and you miss your so and so. I feel like there is a need to connect with your child or your inner child, okay, or just children in general. I feel like somebody wants a baby, okay? Somebody wants a child, whether it's a fur baby or an actual baby. And if it's not spending time outside and just making a child or a dog or a cat happy, and do some good. I feel like the discussion is, when can we implement this new chapter in our life, Geminis? Should we get, in terms of a baby or a fur baby? I feel like this will bring him. Apparently, I'm getting the energy of like somebody wants this, and if you're open to this, things will work itself out in the relationship. I'm not advocating on using fur babies in general to mend the relationship, but it's something where it's like, if you guys discuss this, right, just how this woman is, or angelic woman, is taking a walk with this child, I feel like somebody wants that life with you, Gemini, or you want this life with them. Okay, that's for some, because we got a few other cards, okay? That's number one. Gemini cross-watcher, okay? The next one is this. Some of you guys need to ground yourself, okay? Or you need to ground yourself in relation to Gemini. Okay? And then some of you guys need to be honest. You are Gemini. I don't know, is the card too far? Some of you guys need to heal. Okay? You or Gemini, for this relationship to work. Okay? And lastly, some of you guys, you need to give more to your person so they can feel more appreciated. I feel like somebody's like love language is gift giving. Gemini, you need to give more. A cross-watcher, give something to your Gemini so they can feel appreciated, okay? Because that's somebody's love language. On that note, collective, make it make sense. On that note, oh, this might be relevant. Listen to intuition, okay? So, collective, this has been your reading. We're gonna wrap it up. Let's do a little, who is the new soulmate that's coming through, characteristics, things of this nature. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's the soulmate that has anxiety. I wanted to say what's on the cards. They could be prone to self-sabotaging, but they're working on that, they're healing that. And somebody also has anxiety, okay? So that is like relevant in terms of your new soulmate. For some of you guys, you're dealing with new soulmates that could have lost somebody, or they're depressed, or they just feel lost in life. It's something where it's like they lost somebody, like, I don't know, their pet, or a relative, and they meet you, and that's like one of the key factors to like, oh, I remember I'm seeing this reading, and she said that I'm going to meet somebody that's new, and they're going to talk a lot about, you know, why they feel down and low and depressed, and they lost this person. That's like one of the key factors. You get me, okay? So, and this is not a bad thing, because I feel like you're going to be the leading light for that person, collective, okay? Anything else for Geminis in terms of new soulmates? For some of you guys, you're about to meet a Capricorn as well, I'm channeling. For a lot of you guys, you're going to meet somebody that will bring you peace, or going to be is going to be very peaceful, okay? Like very peaceful. Like you might be the wild cat, a wild dog in the relationship, and they're like the opposite of you, okay? For some of you guys, you might meet somebody that's a little bit karmic, but you kind of like that. They're a little bit dangerous, but I feel like you kind of like that. You know, they have a little bit of a bad boy, bad girl essence to them, but you like that, okay? For some of you guys, you're going to meet somebody that could be struggling a bit. They could have some sort of baggage, okay? But again, they're healing that, or they're getting out of that. For some of you guys, about to meet somebody that could have age difference or immaturity difference, okay? And lastly, about to meet somebody that you didn't want, but you will grow to like them / love them. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Sagittarius is also relevant here. This Sag is about to bring you justice, okay? We're gonna, yeah, pretty much. Somebody might also have a little bit of a like anger issue or a temperament. That's for somebody. I don't know if they get easily angered or they get easily triggered, but somebody has a little bit of a temperament. It could be this fire sign, I'm not sure. But for one of you guys, there's somebody that has a little bit of a, damn, they have like anger issues. They should chill. And I feel like they might even get triggered by you saying like relax and chill. So these are the messages, collective. Oh, let's do a little numbers game. I did it for the rest of the zodiac signs. Not all of them, but I remembered it for this one. So if it makes sense, take it, collective. We got number 9. So think hours, days, weeks, months on the 9th, things of that nature. I'm also tuning in on the 20th. 20th could be relevant. 20. And lastly, we got number 6. Again, hours, days, weeks, months on the 6th, things of that nature. On that note, collective, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day, Geminis, and see you in the next reading. Oh, side note, if you want a double reading, keep on watching to see if you'll be up in rank for a double one within this month. And until then, see you when I see you.